What's up, guys? We're here for another video. I did not think I was gonna come down and sit down for this, but here we are. Today we are going to be talking about the latest controversy to hit social media, and that is the Camilla Cabello racist controversy. I feel like I should just make like a recap video of all the scandals and controversies for the year, because 2019 has just been a mess at this point. So let's just start off with why we are here today. When this popped up, I think it was Tuesday night. Yeah, it was Tuesday night. I think it was like Tuesday night or Wednesday night. It was Wednesday night this popped up. When I started looking on Twitter, I thought this was going back to the Facebook post from the alleged Harry Styles stan tweet, whatever. But no, this was on Camilla's Tumblr. And I read some of them. I didn't read all of them because there were just so many. And that's what makes this really, really bad. Because this is disgusting, guys. I didn't even want to read it at that point, okay? The stuff that was being said, it was using foul language. It said the N-word. It had so many racial stereotypes that I'm so used to hearing growing up and as a black woman. And not only that, not only did she offend black people, she offended Asians too. She said some messed up stuff about the Asians, man. So don't forget about them in this thing, because they were attacked too. Now let's go into the apology. Let's be straight up. The apology was BS, okay? First of all, you put it in an Insta story, and it's in a small ass paragraph. That's worse than the usual iOS press release on your Instagram story. And I'm just like, in 2019, you would think people would know how to apologize, okay? I'm gonna link y'all to 20 Days of June. 20 Days of June, he is a music head. He is probably like the next big thing when it comes to PR. Like in the next 10 years, he's going to pop off. And he did a whole video on like celebrities and apologizing almost 2 years ago, because literally so many people were caught up in controversy back then. And here we are now, more people in controversy. And he just basically summarized, you know, the key points of what to do, what not to do, and how it's going to impact. I'm going to link his video down below, and also subscribe to his channel and his Patreon. He's really dope. Now back to the apology. The apology pissed off a lot of people, including myself, because I'm the same age as Camilla. At 15, I knew what racism was, and I knew what it meant. I don't know if you didn't experience it as a Cuban growing up in Miami. I don't know what was going on in your household, but a lot of people were already introduced to racism. Hell, Trayvon Martin was gunned down a week after my birthday. That was when I knew, as a black person, I wasn't safe in America. Now, the public response has been a divided front. There are the few people that, you know, are asking for us to forgive her, and that was the people that were not offended. If you're not my skin tone, if you're not of African descent, if you're not of Asian descent, then you cannot speak on this and say that we should forgive her, because you were not directly offended by this. The apology had so much ignorance, saying that I was young, I didn't know better. You knew better. You knew exactly what you were saying. And this is not the first time you've been caught in this. Now, rewind to a couple years ago when Normani was getting so much racist comments and tweets and posts on social media. Majority of them were Camilla stans. And did you tell them to stop? No, you ignored it. You didn't say, oh, this is my bandmate. This is my sister. Don't come at her. This is disgusting. You let it pass by because you didn't think it was a problem. That is the thing. You were ignorant. You were ignorant to something that was happening to someone affected in your group. Basically, you're saying that her feelings did not matter because you didn't see a problem with it. And let me tell you something. The purpose of this apology was mainly because of the dollar, okay? Because right now, her album's flopping. It's probably going to flop even more after this. She has a tour coming up next year, which is probably going to go down in sales, mostly in North America. I don't know about Europe and Asia and all the other countries, but I don't know. They have to decide on their own about that. Plus, she has the whole movie coming out. I'll speak on that later. I know so many Normani stans are kind of basically, you know, celebrating that the people finally wake up saying, hey, she's racist. And I would like to personally apologize to Normani, because I try to see the different viewpoints of people. I'm someone who's forgiving. And I felt I was one of the few people that believed that, okay, is the page even real? Is this serious? Because there was a comment that basically called Normani the N-word. And I'm just like, is this even, are you sure it's her? Because I was, you know, I was young. I was like I was 16, 17. I was young. You know, Camilla, you decided to put that out there, huh? Also, Gina Rodriguez, you need to sit the F down because you're still in hot water for the stuff you've been doing for the last year, okay? So you don't get to speak on this at all. Now, I know the stands are going to try to come for me on this page. I already said it before. If you're not affected by this and you want to forgive her, you don't get to speak on this. I will block your ass if you try to come for me for the comments. I know people are saying this is not going to affect her career, but the apology just makes it more worse. The fact that this is not the first time makes it more worse. I feel like the industry is going to look at her in a very different light because this is a second time this has been brought up. This is the kind of apology you put out, and really, people are not going to want to work with you. Hell, I won't be surprised if the baby doesn't want to come and perform My Oh My again, okay? I don't think he'll want to. I'm pretty sure Young Thug ain't going to claim Havana no more, okay? Also, Cupcake literally had the best tweet in response to all this. I can't post it up on here or repeat it because YouTube and their guidelines, but go to Cupcake's Twitter page. He made a whole tweet of the remix to this controversy. I can say the fans and the demographics you offended are not going to be here for you, okay? The public is probably not going to be here for you because a lot of parents don't want young girls to follow someone who displays this character. And the thing is, it's a big deal because you are a major influencer. You are on a high-ass platform. These are people that have been rooting for you ever since you left Fifth Harmony, okay? I was your major supporter in 2017. And in 2018, even though your team basically had, you know, a couple of flops flaming with it, they were trying to make you Taylor Swift. And I pointed this out several videos ago. Now, I do see the album basically just flopping entirely after this because, you know, I did my review on the album and, you know, the fans ain't buying it and I don't think they're going to buy it after this. I see the tour being affected by this, you know, at least in North America. And, you know, I know it's going to start till next year, but like the North American tour is going to be very much affected. I can see her losing her part in Cinderella, the James Corden Cinderella, and going to someone else because really, they do not want to be caught in controversy. I think Sony's behind this. Is it Sony or Universal? I'm not sure. I know James Corden is one of the producers, but they're probably going to want to distance themselves from that. And Grammys. You kiss that chance at Grammy goodbye, honey, because they do not want to award people who are in controversy. And, you know, sorry to Shawn Mendes, because that's the only Grammy nomination both of y'all got this year. Can she fix this? You're going to have to do a lot more than an Insta story apology, okay? You're going to have to sit down with Gayle King. You're going to sit, I will not be surprised if we see her on Red Table Talk within the next month. I will not be surprised if we see her on Red Table Talk. You're going to have to sit down with several people of like the Black Lives Matter and, you know, NAACP. I don't know. You're going to have to put in this apology because this was BS. You need to do more and you need to do better. And at this point going forward, I cannot support you. I was a fan and, you know, I related to you with the first album a lot because you were speaking on a lot of stuff that I was going through and I related to you and, you know, it just was personal for me. And after this, I am disappointed and, you know, I wish you well. Just, you know, we're just gonna, you know, just wish her well. That's all I can say after this. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this whole thing. And, you know, I'll see you guys in the next video.